78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Y'all smash the like button, hit the subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, please share the video. Wow. So I heard this news earlier today and I didn't believe it. Well, by the time y'all see this yesterday, I heard this news and I didn't believe it. So I kind of ignored it when somebody first told me about it. I just figured it was this typical internet mumbo jumbo, uh, AI, fake stuff, whatever. So I ignored it. Then about 5 hours later, I started getting hit from everybody. Hey, Conor Benn, he signed with Dana White and Zuffa. He left Eddie Hearn. I'm like, there's no way. And I go and I check this out. And Eddie Hearn is whining over on IFL TV, speaking softly and romantically into the camera about how he's done so much for Conor Benn, and when Conor Benn was at rock bottom, they stuck by his side. They were loyal, and this is all his fault because he misjudged the character of Conor Benn, and he thought that Conor would definitely show loyalty after everything they've done for Conor. Well, Eddie, I'm glad you got what you deserve. I'm glad Conor Benn left you. I'm glad because this type of betrayal, the hurt that you feel here, this is what you did to Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? You're not loyal. You say you big up these fighters and say how great they are, and then the moment you can't, they go and take a deal that's more beneficial for them. Now you throwing them under the bus, talking crazy about them, right? He says that Conor Benn, he heard that Conor Benn had signed with Zuffa because Conor Benn's lawyer emailed him, and then he said he texted Conor like, "Hey, bro, we need to have a. I think after everything I've done for you, we should at least have a conversation. Tell me to my face." Conor Benn texted back and said, "No." ain't that ain't that about just what the devil ordered? Lord have mercy. Conor Benn says no. Well, see, this is what happens, Eddie Hearn, when you help people cover up their their banned substance testing. You did it for Dillian White. You did it for Conor Benn. You stood by his side, knowing he was lying about having eggs. He ate too many eggs and all this stupid mess. And this is how he popped dirty. You stood by his side and you lied for him. You built this guy up. He had done nothing. He beat up a drained Chris Eubank. He could only do it once. But he beat up a drained Chris Eubank. He used for you to catapult him into superstar status. Now, all your words that you praise him, that's out there for the world to hear forever. Can't take it back now. You just look foolish. So, all that praise you gave for Conor Benn, you told the world he was innocent. You told he was this great guy. He's so exciting, and he's this and that, and Devin Haney's so boring, and blah, 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 blah. And guess what? He left you. After he used you to sing his praises, he left you and went and signed with your arch rival, your enemy. Signed with your enemy, Dana White. So while you doing all this talking crazy about Dana White, look at what Dana did. He working. Now he got Conor Benn over there. He finna make Conor Benn the Zuffa champion. And Conor says it was an offer that he couldn't refuse. So they must have pulled out the bricks truck for him. And if Dana can do it, why can't you do it? Didn't you just sign a new deal, Eddie Hearn, with the Zone? Why couldn't you give Conor Benn some astronomical deal? Because you never get your fighters these deals. Even with AJ. AJ signed some lifetime contract with you, but even with him, you got over $1 billion from the Zone for Matchroom to put on some trash fights. How much of that did AJ get? You know what I mean? So, this serves Eddie Hearn right. He's a taste of his own medicine. This is what he does to fighters all the time. He throws people under the bus. He doesn't display any loyalty. He's two-faced it, and that's probably why Conor Benn did what he did to him. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn talks about people behind his back, their backs and stuff, allegedly. He does a lot of stuff that I can understand why fighters wouldn't be wouldn't feel the need to be loyal to him. You know what I mean? Everybody who signs with him, he's never really gotten them the big fight, except for he got Conor Benn the Eubank fight, but Conor Benn didn't fight anybody else before he fought Eubank. He ain't fought nobody else since. I mean, after Eubank, Kell Brook never fought Amir Khan the whole time they was with him. AJ never fought Deontay Wilder. AJ never fought Tyson Fury. You can go down the list of Eddie Hearn fighters that never got the big fight. Now Jerron Boots Ennis is with Eddie Hearn and just can't seem to get the Virgil Ortiz fight. Now I know Oscar got a lot to do with that, but still, it's a trend going on with Eddie Hearn. There's something weird going on with this guy. This guy and then even when Devin was working and partnering with him, he couldn't get Devin none of the big fights. Devin had to leave and go sign with Top Rank in order to get an undisputed matchup. Eddie Hearn has to do a better job. He has to put his ego to the side. He has to do a better job of making these fights happen for his fighters. Instead of running to the camera trying to be a superstar, running on IFL and all these other outlets, playing to the camera and trying to be a bigger star than the fighters, you need to actually try to make some fights. Make some fights. Yep. So instead of going back and forth, insulting other promoters and insulting other fighters and managers and all that stuff, how about working with people and trying to make some fights? Conor Benn has betrayed you. He's betrayed you, and that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? Conor Benn, he said, Eddie Hearn says he misjudged Conor Benn's character. Well, I mean, anybody that would take banned substances and then blame it on boiled eggs, I mean, how much character do they really have? But this is what happens when you lay down, the old saying, when you lay down with dogs, you end up with fleas. That's what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? You can't roll around in the mud and then complain about you messed up your shoes. Oh man, my shoes are dirty. It don't make sense. You knew exactly what you were doing, Eddie. You know what I mean? So I'm glad this happened to him. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'll be interested to see what Dana White has in store for Conor Benn, what he has planned. But to my knowledge, they're saying that this is like a one-fight deal. And then from there, Conor Benn could be a free agent. He could sign back with Eddie. He could sign with Zuffa again. He could, whatever. He'd be free to do whatever he wants to do. 70 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button, share the video. I'm about to hit. Deuces.